Hello and welcome to my room. I have a confession to make. I'm straight up not cool and I'm finally ready to accept that. First, I finally got new glasses. I wanted something gold but not plastic, so I got these. And they look a lot better than my old ones. My old ones were way too small. Anyway, I'm tired of pretending that I'm cool. I'm tired of it because it feels like I do so much because it just feels like I'm out of the loop and I just have to do so much to be considered cool. It's like I don't do enough as it is. Like I'm really a boring person. Like I really I don't I'm not appealing to other people. I don't market myself to other people. I'm really boring in real life actually. Like I have some things that I'm interested in and I try to, do things that make me interesting. Like I made that rug in the background over there and I collect vinyls and CDs over there. And while those are fun and maybe interesting to some people, it's just not enough because it just feels like a band-aid solution. I forgot to add that. Like I just feel like I'm a boring person trying to be interesting because like I'm very isolated and I have been for like years and years and years. And whenever I start talking to people, it's like, okay, so I'm not cool. And I'm in this weird cross section of like, I don't like myself, but also I don't like a lot of you guys because it always feels like either the person I'm talking to is too cool for me to hang out with or not cool enough. And I mean that in like they're in a different world sort of way, like, you know. So I'm really on my own because every time I try to like come out of my shell and talk to people, it always goes wrong. Because no, I don't do anything. No, I don't drink or smoke. Edibles does not count. No, I'm not interesting. No, I don't have any friends. No, I don't have any romantic partners. No, I'm not cool or interesting or attractive or have a voice that's not irritating. It's just all these things that's like, well, what am I left with? Not someone wants to be around. And I don't have a style either because I don't buy anything ever. Literally most of the stuff that I own, I shoplift because I don't have any money. I had a job once last summer and spent it all on music stuff. That wasn't smart, but whatever. So yeah, I don't really have much going for me. I don't have connections. And so whenever someone is like, tell me about yourself, like, what do you do? I don't do shit. And so I feel like because I missed out on like my high school experience and also just not having any friends for so many years, it's like I feel like I'm kind of a nobody to other people. I'm working on self-love, so maybe like it's not the worst thing to not appeal to other people, but it's still like I feel like if I have to, if I'm gonna be somebody interesting to talk to, I have to catch up on years and years of missing homework pretty much. Sorry if I look a little crazy right now, but I just wanted to mention that I probably don't feel I probably don't experience loneliness the same way that most people do because I've been so far removed from like experiencing other people that it's like when other people talk about loneliness, it's like my friends are always busy. I'm always like second place. I'm always the second picked. But for me, it's like I'm never around people like ever. And that feels like extra isolating because like not as many people can relate to how I experience things. And if they do, like I don't know them. So I think that's something to keep in mind because I feel like people either dislike me or just like don't care about me at all. And don't get me wrong, it would be nice to have someone that like is close to me in that way, but that's just not realistic for me. So keep that in mind. Especially in this day and age where you have to talk a certain way, you have to like these things, you have to do this and that and the other thing. It's like I'm gonna be left behind and good. Okay? I don't like you people. There's way too many things that's just like we can't connect. Like I'm not like you in any way. Like sometimes I look at people's Instagrams and I know that's not like a good representation of reality, but it's like our lives are so different. So I'm almost okay with being alone because it's like, it feels like I have to constantly put up a front and be interesting and do this and do that to be seen as cool. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's for what? Whenever I'm myself, it's like that my default state is just being alone. So it's like whenever I try to talk to people, I feel like that one gif of like, I feel like I bring this up a lot and it's just what in my mind what I imagine. But whenever I feel like I talk to people, it always feels like that clip of that jester dancing for the king, queen. And that just doesn't spark happiness in me whatsoever. Like a lot of people are like, oh, you'll find friends eventually, like you'll find people that are like you, and it's like the people that I find cool would not like me because I'm not cool. And even then, they are few and far between. And also, like, I'm starting to suspect, like, are they even out there? Because, like, where are they? Because sometimes I talk to someone that's like, oh, yeah, they might be cool. And then they do some bullshit. And then they go and proceed to be lame. I know that I should be making friends and stuff because, like, it's part of a healthy life. Like, you have to have good relationships. You have to network. That's how you're gonna get anywhere in life. But it's like, I'm doing all of this and I'm unhappy with it. So it's like, do I even really have to do it? What am I doing? Why am I pursuing this so much if it doesn't bring me happiness? Because at the end of the day, I'm just tired. I don't have anyone that I can talk to, be honest with, open up to. I just can't do it. And maybe the issue is probably me. I am very likely autistic, so keep that in mind. It runs in my family and stuff. But it's like I constantly embarrass myself all the time. Maybe it's because I'm socially inept or something like that. So I feel like sometimes I have to work twice as hard because I feel like nobody takes me seriously. There's not a single person that actually takes me seriously. And that does hurt sometimes and it feels lonely, but it's like I just need to abandon it entirely. Fuck all of it. I am not happy like participating in all of this. I'm gonna take my glasses off. Like literally when I try to talk to people and I'm out of high school now, thank God. But when I tried to talk to people there, it just didn't work out. Like I was constantly embarrassing myself. I was really cringe. And to add on top of that, I wasn't taken serious. Like I was always the butt of a joke. Like I was that kid that like people would pretend to be friends with just to get like a laugh. Like you see a lot with like weird kids and like autistic kids and stuff like that, where it's like the only context that they only speak to me in is to get my reaction to something, or I don't know, like just get the opinion of someone that's like kind of weird, or like get the opinion of someone that just doesn't get it and is out of touch, and that kind of hurt. But also, especially when they spread rumors about me, but like, I was still trying to distance myself from them, everybody. So I still have myself at the end of the day, but it was still really hard, especially when I wanted to make friends. And it's part of the reason why now I don't want to make friends. And I feel like I should just focus on myself now. Because, like, I know some people say, like, no, you should still try to make friends and try to do this. But it's like, no, I'm already over it. I'm already irritated just thinking about it. So if it's like, if I find myself ugly, untalented, uninteresting, it's like, I'll just focus on that. I'll spend 100% of my time on that and not even worry about friends or relationships. And then maybe that'll attract the right people. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this out. But at the end of the day, I'm still a loser in people's eyes. And I'm done trying to change that. It's not my problem anymore. So yeah, that's all I had to say. If you want a vinyl tour, then subscribe, because I feel like it's stupid to do without an audience. Because, like, who even cares? So See you next time.